Attention, this story is fiction. All characters and events depicted in this story are fictitious. Any resemblance to any real person, living or dead, is purely coincidental. Any similarity or correspondence with lands, names, persons, or previous persons, products, or corporations is coincidental and unintended. Some of them contain cruelty, violence, and sexual expressions, but they are not intended to discriminate or slander. Please note. This is hard. This story consists of 3 parts: common story, Kyosuke Miya story, and Shugo Sierra story. I said that wrong. Please enjoy the story of each character. This story is about a cold protagonist unable to understand human emotions. This will change when he comes into contact with different kinds of love, coming to understand his own feelings and discovering true love. Unfortunately, today's weather is brilliant. It will be sunny all day according to the radio this morning. What's the main character's name? Tsukishiro Suki. Are you sure you want this? This is what you call nice autumn weather. I guess it's better than summer. In autumn, the sun is not so strong and unbearable. Behind my phone and yawn. Nothing interesting is planned today either. I'm sick of the idea of living a life without change. I walk the same old route to school. That's all I do every day. I have no complaints about it, but nothing to be happy about it either. This is business as usual. I didn't yawn again, but I felt my body getting heavier and heavier. Sometimes I hate myself for thinking about this sort of thing. But it's much better than being moved by something. Emotions are troublesome. I wonder what the world would be like without them. Even if something were to happen, even if it doesn't, everything will remain the same to me. None of that matters to me. If something will happen, it is for God to decide. All I have to do is go about my days at the mercy of His will. Chapter 1. Suki's Story. Good morning, Tsukishiro. A voice calls my name. I look up to see who it is. Shugo Sierra, a third-year student, is the student council president. He seems to like me. Good morning, Sierra-senpai. Good morning, Suki-senpai. It's a beautiful day today, too, isn't it? That's right. It's very sunny. Sierra-senpai is bright, kind, and very popular among all the students. Despite being a senior, he remembers my name very well. Sierra probably knows the names of all the students in the school. I think the lessons have started. You should go to your class quickly. All right. See you. Suki, good morning. Kyo, you're as noisy as always. How is it possible to have such energy every morning? Don't call me noisy, I just greeted you. Kyo Suki Miya is my only friend. If you take a good look at him, he's able to lift your spirits. His kindness and energy knows no bounds. He's like a bottomless pit. His personality reminds me of a faithful dog. I don't know why he likes to hang out with me so much. He cares about me and has saved my life on several occasions. Class will start soon. You should take a seat. Don't you want to talk some more? I don't have any activities at the club today. Do you have any plans? Not really. Perfect. Let's go home together. There's a coffee shop I want to go to. To be honest, it's better if we don't go. I want to go straight home when class is over. You're horrible. It's good to go out once in a while. I want to have soda with you. Go buy it on your own. Nothing's stopping you. I don't want to go alone. Why are you so cold? Because I don't care. Here we go again, Suki. Do you know that phrase becoming a bad habit? You keep repeating the same thing over and over again. Why do you showed so little interest. Aren't you curious about anything? Look, class is about to start. Boo, you're boring. We'll run away next time. I look at Kyo, who has left pouting, and take a seat. I don't care is a phrase that has become a bad habit before I realize I was done. I don't know if I'm happy or having fun. I also don't know if sadness or anger. Because, as I've said before, I don't really care. Emotions seem exhausting. I don't need them. I look out the window. Birds are flying in the sky. I wonder if flying is fun for those birds. They say flying must feel good. How do they know that if people can't do it? Personally, I can't make any sense of it. It's not like I care though. With that in mind, my attention turns back to class. It's finally over! Suki, wait for me! I'll catch up with you in a minute. I'm getting ready to leave. I told you I'm going home. I thought you'd change your minds. What a pity. Anyway, see you. Bye-bye. At least let's walk together. He's gone. I'm sorry, Kyo. I had no intention of going out with you. I like my current routine. I go home, read a book, have dinner, continue reading, and sleep. I'm satisfied with repeating this simple routine. My classmates, with the exception of Kyo, often say that I am empty. I think so too. I'm empty and feel nothing. But I don't know what's wrong with that. I don't see the point. I take the shoes I keep inside my locker and change them. When I put on the second one, I hear a voice coming from upstairs. Wow, you're really going home early. Kyo doesn't go with you? We're not together all the time. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you two were close. I thought it was strange. I was curious. Is that how people see us? It's true that Kyo worries about me too much and sometimes gets on my nerves, but that doesn't mean we necessarily get along. Don't you have unfinished business at the student council? Yes, but it's just paperwork. A boring pile of paperwork. I see. Good luck with that. Thank you. Be careful on the way home. Okay, bye. Where is this scent coming from? I could faintly make out this peculiar scent of cigarettes. The smell came from the place where Sierra Senpai was standing just now. Why did he come looking for me? As I was about to ask him, Sierra Senpai turned it back to me. Sukichiro, passing this way is forbidden. Go straight home. You never know what's out there. Corralling me like in a shoebox, he comes closer and whispers in my ear. The smell of cigarette was even stronger, the aroma entering my nose. Yes. Okay, bye. I'll see you tomorrow. Yes, see you tomorrow. I continued to watch Sierra Senpai's body as he left, and then went out to the main entrance. I look up at this clear sky, as usual, and exhale deeply. A cat has crossed my field of vision. I simply walk beside it, heading home. Same old everyday life. Just boring days with nothing to do or feel. How about that? I stop in front of a second-hand bookstore I don't recognize. If I remember correctly, it wasn't there this morning. Am I going crazy? Should I go in? I guess I can take a look. Welcome! The huge space filled with books was welcoming to me. Excuse me, which book would you recommend? Do you want recommendations? Well, let's see. That bookshelf over there has some really good books. If you take a look, you might find something that interests you. That was the vague answer I got from the distinguished manager. He pointed to a bookshelf located in the corner all the way to the back and continued cleaning as if nothing had happened. For example, I would like to read some psychology books or something like that. Yes, I know. Go all the way to the back, look on the bookshelf in the corner. Thank you. I was a little surprised that he responded as if he knew what I was thinking. I gave him a bow in form of thanks and headed to the indicated place. I looked towards a shelf full of books. I don't know when they were on sale. Maybe some of them are expensive nowadays. At least it seemed so at first glance. I tried not to touch them unnecessarily. What could this book be? Among the old books, I find a blank book that looks new. It's a white book with nothing written on the spine, neither on the cover nor on the back. It doesn't even have a price. Could it be a mistake? For some weird reason, a glimmer of curiosity arises and I turn the pages. What on earth? Even the pages. First of all, there's no way there's a new book in a used bookstore. They must have picked up a journal or something. I can imagine the manager putting this book on the shelf by accident. I wonder if that person is a clerk. If so, it's pretty bad. Is it okay to let him run this bookstore on his own? A guy like him is really dangerous. I almost read someone else's diary. It's not like I'm interested, but as expected, I don't feel comfortable reading someone else's diary without their permission. The manager approaches me as I let out a sigh and reached out to return the book. You picked that one. You have good taste. No, I was going to return this. Why would you do that? Because there's nothing written here. I thought it was in the bookstore by mistake. I hold the book out to him, but the clerk puts his hand to his lips and smiles. That pure white means you can write anything in it. You can color it however you like. I'm sure you'll love the book. It will satisfy your curiosity. Huh? Perplexed at not understanding the meaning of his words, I thought about leaving, but the book I was holding began to glow. What is that? It's a sign that the time has come. The book chose you. What are you talking about? Ugh, how brilliant! I covered my eyes with my left hand, and the manager seemed to look at me with a laugh on his face. What do you think? What you decide? The path you'll take? I'll be fascinated to meet you. I'll be waiting for you. I don't understand what you mean by... Missing paragraph here. Missing paragraph. The book glows. The light increases. A strong wind blows, and the pages of the books turn by themselves. I don't know what the hell is going on. I shouldn't have come in. As if to mock, the clerk smiled, waving his hands in farewell. Good luck! Have a nice trip! As soon as he muttered that, my vision dimmed and I felt the strength was drained from my body. I couldn't stand upright. Is this a rooftop? I turned around, looked, and saw that it was indeed the rooftop of my school. However, I feel a bit strange. I didn't even know what it is, but it gives me the creeps. Something is wrong. Everything feels out of place. Scanning my surroundings, I see familiar faces. Those are Kyo and here too. AKA a plushie appeared in his face. What's going on here?
Oh, it looks like Sleeping Beauty has finally woken up.
Suki! I'm so relieved to see you. Kyo comes running toward me. Hey, you! Pierrot, get away from Suki! As soon as I appeared, Kyo stepped between me and the clown, glaring at it. Whatever. Tsukishiro! Thank goodness, you seem to be alright. Sierra-senpai called out to me from a distance. Sierra-senpai seemed to be hesitating. I guess he must not want to get close. Maybe he's wary of this clown. Kyo, where are we? Sorry, I don't know either. When I realized it, I was already here. I see. The same thing happened to me. It's just a guess, but Kyo and Sierra-senpai were probably involved in something and were brought here to this unknown place. And you, what the hell are you?
I'm a Periot, as you can see. Call me Pierrot. I'm cute, aren't I?
Let me change the question. What the hell did you bring us here for? Where are we?
I did it for fun. I love watching people lose their cool when they're in trouble.
You're in bad taste, just like your face.
I get the lie.
But I don't care what a bastard like you says. Oh, can it be that you're not an empty shell anymore? My heart skipped a beat at Periot's words. It's as if he knows me. Who is it? Rather, what the heck is this thing? I questioned something I wouldn't normally pay attention to. My head and chest are buzzing. I feel nauseous and shivery. You Periot! Apologize to Suki! Suki is not empty. He was about to grab Periot, but stopped at the moment they held his hand. It was an unconscious move. Periot didn't do anything wrong. He said that because that's what he thought. Suki. I still have one more question. Do you know where we are? As I asked the question, I thought I saw the Periot chuckling in his custom.
An alternative world. We are nowhere. A place abandoned by time, where twilight and darkness always remain. We are in another world, if that's what you want to call it.
A place abandoned by time?
Exactly. Here you will never go hungry. You can do whatever you want to do, no matter how much time you waste. The outside world is not affected in any way.
It's very surreal. It cannot be true.
Here you can do anything you want, or just do nothing. You have everything and nothing to do at the same time. You can only enjoy eternity.
Such a thing. It sounds impossible.
It is madness.
I feel invaded by being separated from my boring daily routine. Is it possible that God decided something so unreasonable? Is it really okay for this to just happen?
Continued in the next chapter.